okay, how do you feel about 6ix9ine versus Snoop Dogg? I feel,
Dude.
and the aging of the 6ix9ine beefing, like I feel like this Snoop one has been like extra distasteful. I don't know how the kids feel about it, but to me, I'm
Just
looking at it
you
like,
just coming
bro,
at this legend right now and just trying to disgrace his
Did
whole.
you guys see Whack 100's response?
Oh, what did Wax say?
That he's a West Coast legend. You know nothing about him.
And that basically like 6ix9ine don't get to beef with Snoop. He got little homies. You can beef with the little homies. Obviously, 6ix9ine's not gonna beef with the little homies. But you know what I think is pretty hilarious is that I interviewed Billy Otto and Seiko Billy, who are basically two.
Oh, did you put that out yet?
Yeah, it's out, and it has like 600,000 views, so it's going up, and obviously 6ix9ine's seen it, and especially it's obvious he's seen it because Academics posted a clip of it today on Instagram. Probably not Academics actually, but someone on the Academics team
But on
posted
Academics
this.
Instagram though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just like I commented, "Where's the tag at Ac?" And then I noticed that the tag appeared soon after, so I was like, "Oh, that actually worked!" Wow. I was like kind of just making a joke about the fact that I didn't get tagged.
What if this just sparked a beef between you and him, just like him and Bari?
Motherfucker asked me for a tag. I ain't giving you a tag. No, no. But then, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So Ack posted that today. Obviously, 6ix9ine fucking lives on Academics' Instagram. So it's like, I think that's pretty funny. Is that 6ix9ine's down to respond to Snoop Dogg? He's down to respond to Meek Mill, but he won't respond to two dudes who have a viral interview where they actually know you, were actually around you in those early days of your career. And actually, the reason why them fools didn't get indicted is because they dipped out on the whole situation early.
They saw it.
Which is pretty fucking crazy if you really think about it. Like,
mean,
holy fuck,
shit.
how you dip out at the perfect time and just not get involved, and everybody else goes to jail for mad years.
For fucking man, Matt, they're throwing
Bananas.
throwing numbers at them boys, man.
That interview is pretty epic though, but it's like fucking man. If 6ix9ine responded to it, it would go up way more, and he knows that. That's why he ain't gonna
He
respond.
knows.
Yeah, he's not gonna fucking respond to that, bro.
He's only beefing with fucking Ariana Grande.
I know
Yeah,
exactly.
So
I mean that's a smarter move for him than beefing with Billy Otto and fucking.
yeah.
I mean, he is beefing with Snoop
Right.
Dogg,
I mean,
which is very not smart of
It
him.
is smarter, but it just shows how serious like he even expects us to take him. That he's not like defending his honor against dudes who know him that he was actually
He's trying
friends
to
with.
fucking call out Justin Bieber and no, not even Justin Bieber at all.
He
He
only
literally
called out Ariana.
only called out Ariana Grande.
She even pointed that out. She even said, "Oh, you're only calling out girls for some reason." Like she
And it's
acknowledged
like-
that.
No, and then him trying to like weaponize like, oh, I grew up in the fucking hood.
Yeah,
you
that
know
was-
nothing about.
Yeah,
Big
He's
Brother.
trying to be a
good.
sympathetic character.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody's gonna feel bad for you after all the shit you did, bro. That's
And
crazy.
you know what she said that was like the most crazy thing? She was like bro, she had the most perfect response of all time, to
Well,
be
her
honest.
PR
And,
team.
that's what I mean. Like they put that together. But she was like, just having fans that even like she said that she had so many almost number ones. And so many times where she was, number 2, number 3, whatever. And she was like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to have fans that are listening to my music and blah, blah, blah. And like that, basically you should shut the fuck up and do the same thing.
Yeah, and everything that he said, they had like the perfect rebuttal too.
Yeah, they had the
and
fucking
they
proof.
brought up the fucking him buying streams.
Yeah, man.
Scooter brought that up.
I screwed her.
I just saw in the comments.
Young Scooter.
I just
Mr.
saw in the
Brown.
comments, can't take no nigga that's seriously named Scooter.
Young Scooter
But
with
young
like a
Scooter-
word with you.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
No, but
Jug.
white boy who's like actual first name is Scooter.
You think 6ix9ine's scared of Justin Bieber?
He should be.
I mean, at the end of the day, like
Bieber got activists canceled. That's all I gotta say.
But that is the funny thing is that like 6ix9ine has no chance of ever being cool with guys like Billy Otto or Seiko Billy or like actual like dudes who are in the streets. He has at least a chance of being cool with like pop stars who will just use him for clout. The problem is that Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, they're way out of the conversation. Like even like the pop stars that would use him for clout, it would have to be like a sort of depraved clout chasing person. I want to know why Akon did not do that battle with him
Oh
because
my
that was
God.
guaranteed to be the greatest train wreck of all fucking time.
Where the fuck did that come from? Out of whose brain?
Wait, Akon versus
Yeah, and why would Akon even agree? I don't know. All of it was confusing.
It feels like maybe Akon like agreed to it to get some headlines because he thought it was a funny idea. But then, there's got to be people around Akon that are like, bro, do not do this.
Like, bro,
They probably
relax.
did.
Definitely shut it down. Boom, you got some headlines.
Speaking of Akon, I need Zach Fox and Jack to drop their fucking podcast. They keep previewing this podcast, and they were talking about like singing the Pledge of Allegiance, and like Akon, like Akon like has a city or whatever. They're like you have to like stand up, put your right hand over your heart and sing "I wanna fuck you." And they were talking about like a white kid in Africa like being like Colin Kaepernick and like taking a knee and like I'm not singing "I wanna fuck you." It was super fucking funny, dude. I need Zach to drop that fucking podcast.
Just doing other people's podcast material on
it was
podcast.
Hilarious.
Just recite their jokes.
Because it was fucking hilarious, and I need everybody to go watch it.
Little cover.
Shout out Zach Fox, man.
You ever had anybody cover your songs?
Oh yeah, what the fuck, all the time. This one dude did like a fucking cool drum cover of Tokyo Goons.
Cool.
That shit was fire.
We got to get you on the Einer Banks Instagram.
He actually pulled up to that video I got that was on No Jumper where like the fruit and I'm like chopping the fruit and all that shit. He actually came to that video shoot and we shot a video. Me and him shot a fucking.
And then he got
one.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did
he
one.
got too famous for you.
He got too famous one, and then also. I think that I wasn't rapping it loud enough, so like, and he was recording with the phone. So like, this is like when he like was first doing it. So the audio probably wasn't that good. It's probably why he didn't record it. And I just like never did another.
But
one
one time I had a conversation with him about like what he was basically doing with his brand or his thing or whatever, and it's like he is in a weird position because, he wants to keep equality on his feed and only do shit that is either big names or songs and things are dope or whatever. But then meanwhile, he got all kinds of people trying to pay him to do it. And he was just like we just kind of had that conversation about like how to deal with that and stuff. I don't even know what he ended up doing.
And then at some point too, he probably was like, get into the actual studio and using his fucking like, people are using his loops and shit and using his instrument and like sampling it. So it's like he kind of like built himself up like just off of doing like cool YouTube videos. I mean, cool, Instagram clips, fucking unique as fuck. Like honestly, he snapped, man. Shout out to him.
Should we talk about the reporting that our boy Yadig did?
4 eyes, 2 G's here. Shout out to my boy.
Through his channel, we've been informed that Pain 1993 is a dud and is not actually streaming very well. It's not doing terribly well. So that, I mean, what?
But
Whole Lotta Red is so ridiculously anticipated, and then it seems like both of the songs that have come out have been pretty underwhelming. And one features Drake, which is songs that feature Drake typically are not underwhelming.
But that's not an official song from that release, which we thought that was going to be the case, but it wasn't. So, like,
but that's like at
that point,
rappers have to do things to get hot before they drop a project, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Even ridiculously hot rappers, pause like Cardi. So it's like, what are the moves he's gonna make? He drop a Lucy. Not a great reaction. You drop a song on the Drake project, a song that they had together. That's another way to get hot for your album. That's an opportunity that almost nobody has, is to get a feature on the Drake album. When you get a cold response on that,
but
again,
also that was his like highest charted debut song so far that he was featured on too.
Right, but as our boy Yadig has reported, the streams since have really kind of leveled off and not going in a great direction.
I wonder what it looks like for the rest of that mixtape though. Because also, do you think that it's just a bad time to drop music right now? Because that song I don't want to hear at home by myself. I want to hear it in a club and like singing along with everyone.
I think that there's like positives and negatives,
If I was out drunk in Hollywood somewhere and that song came out, yeah.
But would you do the baby voice?
Yes,
the whole club.
I'm in the club with the joint, like I gotta pump me a phone. Like I'm going crazy, like with some bitch dancing, like you just smoking a joint. My niggas is vibing out to that all the time. Niggas
I hate bars. I hate bars. I hate drunk people. I hate seeing people have fun. This quarantine has really helped me not want to be around motherfuckers. No, actually, dude, I went though to a fucking rapper house, hanging out in the studio and shit the other day. Yeah.
Whoa,
What?
who are you?
Okay, Sunday I'm streaming poker, and then Dub hits me up and goes, "Yo, Thug and Duke said that you should pull up to the crib with me," and I'm like, all right. So I'm like almost done playing poker anyway. So I'm like, all right, if Thug and or Duke said that they wanted me to pull up, I'll pull up. So Dub comes through in some crazy ass car with Fizzle, and we went to fucking Duke's house, and Thug wasn't there. And I guess 5 minutes after I left, Thug and Chris Brown showed up. So good timing. But anyway, fucking.
What if you would have linked?
It was just weird as fuck being around a whole bunch of like rappers who were just like recording, eating McDonald's, smoking blunts. whatever. Like they were just fucking.
How long were you there until you're like, all right, I'm going home?
Probably like 2-3 hours.
Damn.
Pretty good stretch.
You know, I'm not.
I feel like after that you get. I'm sorry, I get so bored.
After that, it's like if I'm not recording, I cannot be in the studio with people recording. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you're not there to contribute to the song, I'm just like, I could be on my phone playing Tetris for only so long.
It's kind of fun watching someone record for the first time. Like I would have never known what Duke doing a verse was like until that. But I mean, once you see him do it once, it's like.
I was gonna say, is that something that you really need to be like?
I mean, I do find it super interesting. Like I could sit here and tell you, like I saw Rich the Kid do a verse one time, and it was like the absolute most incoherent thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
so that kind of like forms how I think about his music and stuff. And I've also, Juice WRLD in the studio is like, holy fuck.
Like he's going crazy though.
Exactly. It's like you just would, you could definitely like tell that he's a great musician from his music, but seeing him in the studio is just like, what the fuck?
Knocking out like 10 songs like that without even pausing and just fucking.
Just knowing how effortless that was to him is like.
A one-take Grammy Award winning song.
Right? No.
I've had sort of a similar experience with Trippy too, of just like seeing Trippy go in and do a verse, and he just pounds it out so fucking fast that it was just like.
It's so fire at like first go, you're like, God damn.
And it felt like he was like brewing it in his mind and then just fucking exploded that shit onto the track. That kind of blew me away too. Pause, huge pause.
And then you see other niggas where it's like, I get the money. Wait, okay, all right, wait, stop.
Go back.
Record me. Yeah, nigga. Okay, all right, let me record this. Like,
you know what I hate? That the default thing that means
you have to have a great
start that bar over.
One time.
Come on. No, sounds kind of rude to the engineer. Come on.
The funniest person is Warhol. He's like, one more time.
Yeah, one more time. And they'll say it 800 fucking times doing the song.
I get the money. One more time. I get the money. One more time.
Shout out to the engineers, because I feel like a lot of people are very, very abusive to their engineers.
To the engineers.
Have you seen it get bad? I've never seen it get that bad. I've seen the rudeness, but not like violence or like real
I've heard of one instance, I'll tell you off air, of someone that you guys probably already know. Who got like socked in the face for like fucking up something.
What?
Oh. Damn, I kind of want you.
I would love to
if
know
y'all
about
got me
that.
just airing out shit, nigga, fuck that. I'm not about to be the only error outer over here.
Error outer.
You just not gonna say it? Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway, I hear a lot of like Rio the Young OG music is like, beat the engineer ass because he fucked up my music.
He says that?
Yeah, or like just
That's
shit
hilarious.
like that, just like
I'm super into that.
I think Crispy Life Kid said something about like smacking the engineer with the mic. Beat a nigga ass with the mic stand.
Imagine being the engineer recording that, like, oh fuck.
Yeah, but sometimes like they got a good relationship with the engineer.
I shot the engineer because he fucked up my music.
Yeah, sometimes they got a relationship though where like the engineer's sitting there laughing, and sometimes they got a relationship it's like that engineer is just praying he gets out of here with his check.
But a lot of times I feel like, I mean, unless you're a really big artist, you don't have like one engineer that you have all the time with you. It's like, okay, I go to the studio, whoever's there.
Sometimes with some artists have like
what if like
their engineer.
What if like because like Nudie and Pierre used to record a lot. What if Nudie's just like smacking Pierre in the back of the head like
really? I've seen Thug engineering his own shit.
That's fire.
That's why he does the meme with like him looking over.
Wow.
Like
I heard,
and what's crazy as fuck that most people don't understand is that like you could like I could be sitting here with the fucking mic recording and you guys could be having a full conversation and then the mic doesn't pick it up. And that blows my fucking mind every time.
No, but then I'll be in situations where like nigga shut the fuck up. Yeah, everybody shut the fuck up. I'm recording.
Yeah,
it depends what type of mic you got, and it depends on like if you're sitting over here and the mic is facing me, it's pretty much fine. Like,
Hey, this has been another episode of the No Jumper Show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to support, like, comment, subscribe, and go to nojumper.com. Get yourself a kendama or a t-shirt or something. Appreciate y'all.